Initialize dampeners. Cut and defeat. Begin transmission.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Hey, how's it going? Okay, Bobby Hicks says the opening titles are playing. George Valentine says it looks good on my end. You bring my mic over here where it can hear me better. And I mean, make sure that my mic is up and working. So everyone let me know if you can hear me well. I am curious. My sound settings open and make sure my microphone hasn't been muted. It does that sometimes on me. One of the reasons that I'm kind of panicking here is because usually in YouTube Studio, I can see whether the show is playing or not, and it's just a black screen up there, and I can't tell whether the show is streaming or not. So it sounds good. Okay, good. All right. Well, I'm glad to know that. It's kind of scurrying me here. Yeah, kind of getting me a little antsy there, if you will. So I'm glad to see everyone. We got George Valentine here. We got Boba Hicks. Looks like Rolando has shown up. Audio and video good. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll just hang around here and see if some more folks show up. How is your Sunday? We're going through the Labor Day weekend here. Everyone should have a day off today and tomorrow. Rolando says he's driving but listening. All right, be careful, sir. Don't mind you listening, but don't be watching while you're driving. That's kind of dangerous. Well, so it's Labor Day weekend, and what am I talking about here? Well, I'm talking about with some of us working hard, but some toy lines are not working at all anymore, and we will get into that. I do have a new set of commercials and some music and fun, and let's talk about what happens when your favorite toy line fizzles out, or you just don't feel it anymore, you know. And that's kind of what we're talking about, you know. Chasing every toy release can feel like a job at times. It can get real frustrating too. When it, I mean, a classic example of that was Master Universe Origins, especially with some of the waves. I mean, it was just like almost next to impossible to find those toys, and it got frustrating. And then you had crap like, you know, Coldar happened. You know, Mattel Creation says, okay, well, we got this figure over here, and you can't get him anywhere but with us, and we're going to offer him for sale. And then when you go over there to buy him, he sold out within mere seconds. And they never offered Coldar again. That broke my heart. It really did. Then you have the repaints problem. McFarlane Toys Superpowers suffers from this, and so does Masters of the Universe. You know, Marvel Legends. You know, you got it's the same body bucks just being repainted, and same figures released over and over and over again. So my question to you, Chad, is: have you ever hit the wall with a toy line where you just don't care anymore? Or you're burned out? You know, well, looking at historical examples, you know, we had Superpowers. You know, it ended before we got any key characters. Secret Wars, it was like a blink you miss it toy line. Getting even further back, Blackstar. I mean, that blink you miss it. It was almost gone before it even happened. Pull too soon. And then we have modern times. You know, the McFarlane Superpowers wave. You know, they say it's not coming to an end. What's left? What are they going to release? Well, you know, we've talked about that before. You know, there's a couple of figures here or there. They may release one more wave if we're lucky, but it's pretty much over. Origins, you know, there's a few more figures left. I mean, I've seen pictures of the drag store figure that's going to be coming out soon. A lot of people have been waiting on that. But then, you know, you have a fiasco like what happened with Mattel Creations selling the Fright Zone, and people ordering it from them thinking, hey, I'm going to get my Fright Zone first because I ordered it directly from the manufacturer. And folks that ordered it from Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, like me, I ordered mine from Big Bad. We got our set, and they didn't. And they're still waiting on theirs. Or my buddy Gojitron orders the gold label Fortress of Solitude set with the exclusive number 4 or Gary the Robot in it. And it never ships, and it never ships, and it never ships, and it's pending. He finally gave up. He said, forget it. I'm canceling it, you know. And I'm waiting on mine still, and it's in the mail, but it was supposed to have been here yesterday, but now it's not going to get here till Tuesday at the earliest because no mail delivery on Labor Day. So, the last wave was wave 11 on Superpowers. We've grabbed it. Now what? You know, I guess enjoy what you have and play with what you have. So what can we do next? Go back and hunt down stuff you missed. You might have to pay a premium to get it on certain places. Make customs, such as, you know, stuff that I've been doing here with some of my MOTU stuff, like creating Remco figures with them. You can shift your focus to another line. So either, you know, you're doing Superpowers and you've done the modern stuff and now you don't have any vintage stuff, you can go shift and go vintage. I've already got vintage. Or you can shift into a new line like I've done with Legends of Dragonor. But even that, it's a highly expensive niche line. And the figures cost so much money. It's not like I can go all in on that like I could, say, with Origins or something like that. And then there's the big one. And this is probably the one that a lot of us really need to do, including myself, and that is take a breather. It's okay to pause, to recharge your batteries, and come back fresh. It really is. And we've suffered from FOMO so long, the fear of missing out. If I don't get it, I'll never get it. And in some cases, that may or may not be true, but it's not going to kill us. It's not going to kill us. We're not going to really miss out on anything. And most of the time, we'll be able to come back and get that at a later date. But it's probably best to be like Gojatron and keep your line, keep rotating your collection. Let go of some stuff. Bring in some new stuff as you let go of the older stuff. Let's see who all is here and joined us. Boba Hicks says, did you know the name Fright Zone comes from the old Latin term frightenus zonus, which means folk motel and shitty distribution? Oh, touche, sir. Touche. Boba Hicks says, Naked Stratos killed the lion. Yeah, I believe that. Naked Stratos killed the lion. Hey, it's Berdazzle. What's happening, Berdazzle? George Valentine says, the problem of quality going down has hit hard. Hey, that's another one. The Briscoe 1234 in the house. Hello. Bo Hicks says, we can enjoy what we have without having to continuously collect more than that. That is a bit of wisdom there. That's a deep bit of wisdom. Something that we probably all need to take and hold dear. And George Valentine says, let the old wallet take a breather. Yes, absolutely. Let that wallet take a chance to catch its breath. Absolutely. So tell me some stories. I want to hear from you. What has been the hardest line for you to collect, and what is the hardest line for you to see come to an end? What lines are you just sick of, ready to just get rid of? It's just gone stale for you and you're tired of it. I want to hear your stories and I want to share them and see what you have to say. I am very, very curious as to what you feel about such things. Personally, as MOTU is coming to an end, I mean, I've gone to about the gamut of what I wanted to get. Actually, I got far more than what I ever planned on getting, to be honest with you. Are there any other figures that I want to get? Probably not, unless it's something truly special like Shirella. And the cash grab on that one, you must join Club Grayskull for $10 in order to get the Shirella figure. So basically, I paid $10 more for that figure because I had to include a $9.99, $10 membership to their little exclusive club. You know, that kind of stuff sours your stomach. And then the last couple of stuff that McFarlane sent out, it's all been gold label, and you can only get it from his toy store because he can't find anybody to carry his toys anymore. Walmart's not doing it. What Target was, GameStop was, but these last few lines, he's had to release them himself just to get them out there. So we wouldn't have got those figures if he hadn't a gold label released them. Curious what you guys are thinking. Hey, it's Superman 4679 saying hello to everyone. Gap After Dark in the house. Hey, Gap. Boba Hicks says, I'm feeling comfortable with what I have in my current display. I'm still picking up figures here and there, but I'm not feeling the FOMO at the Momo. Yes. Yeah, the FOMO is starting to fade into the background for sure. Briscoe says, I'm in Canada land, so everything is tough to collect since we never get all the figure lines, or if we get the lines, we don't get all the figures in a wave of a line. That can be kind of frustrating, I can only imagine. And it also can lead to a form of burnout where you don't give a shit anymore about getting the damn things if you can't find them. I know at one point or another I was getting that way about Masters of the Universal Origins, especially back during Wave 2. But yeah, that's some of the stuff that we were talking about. Getting some ideas from you guys. Let's think of some strategies that we can come up with to try to help us as we go through these things. So there's practical strategies that we can take, such as setting boundaries for ourselves. Decide what really matters in the line and stick with that. Instead of the gotta catch them all, focus on your favorite characters or designs. Just chase what's sparking your joy and don't chase the stress. That's one way to try to solve that issue. Well, thank you. Somebody popped some popcorn. Gotta eat that while it's still hot. Then there's playing the long game. Find myself doing that a lot. If something's rare or expensive now, wait. If something has just come out, let's remember the horse from the mechanical horse from MOTU Origins. When he came out, he was like, what, $50? And he stuck around. You could got him for 15 when he got one on sale. Odds are they'll pop up later again. Price will be lower. Watching the aftermarket and being patient, prices and availability do fluctuate, and don't feed the scalpers if you don't have to. Network with the other fellow toy collectors, the good ones. I would stay away from some of the Facebook groups. That can be a nightmare. But fellow toy collectors will have doubles, or they may be looking for something that you have. It's trade time. I mean, this happens quite frequently with the members of this channel. We're always doing that. I may have something that Mike V needs, and he may have something I need. That's correct, but everything is too expensive these days, isn't it? George Valentine says, I don't buy much new stuff, mostly just yard sales. There you go. So community trading will help you fill in gaps without breaking the bank. So that's one way. Another thing you can do is channel your energy into doing customs. Can't find the figure? Make one. You can either commission it, kit bash it, do it yourself, find someone who's doing 3D printing, or perhaps somebody who's doing molding, and they're offering kits and stuff like that you can work with. Lee Customs is a good guy, makes great heads. You get his heads, and he does a few custom bodies and stuff. You get his stuff, and you make your own figure. So I've already done that very thing with Blackstar and the Remco figures, like Warlord and Eric and Hercules. Or you can find someone who's making customs of figures that you've always wanted that you'll never have, like Commissioner Gordon from Marsman. I mean, that was a great find. And it's a way to finish your line on your own terms. Bubba Hicks says, changing things around in your display without buying new stuff. Yeah, you've got the toys. Instead of keeping on buying new stuff, display the stuff you have in different and in different ways than you have been. You can also shift your focus, at least temporarily anyway, stepping sideways into another toy line, or maybe even into a related hobby. Comic books, art, doing videos for YouTube. Or instead of hunting the new stuff, appreciate what you already have, like Boba Hicks said. Display, reorganize, take figure photographs. It can really help reignite the fun that you've been having from the line without you having to buy more and more and more new stuff. Then we can shift our mindset. So you don't owe anything to anybody when it comes to this stuff. You don't owe Todd McFarlane anything. You don't have to complete your line. You don't owe Mattel or Masters Universe Origins the completion story of that line. And don't forget the fun factor. Collecting shouldn't be work. If it feels like a job, and it is a job, and maybe it is work now, maybe it's time to pull back. Don't feel like you have to buy something. If you're not excited to open that box, why did you buy it? And then finally, we need to accept, hey, everything comes to an end eventually. Every toy line has a shelf life. MOTU, Superpowers, they all ended back in the day. They're all going to end today. Even lines that don't look like they have an end, MOTU, Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black, G.I. Joe, it's all going to end someday. And you got to just come to that realization. It's not a failure. It's just part of a cycle, a life cycle, which brings in some new stuff. And sometimes it's time for some new blood. So sometimes it's time to pivot. Collecting should fuel you, not drain you. That is a reality check for a lot of us Gen Xers. And you do need to understand that part of this hobby is the frustration of trying to find what you're looking for. So yeah, that's something that we need to think about. And let's see who all what's going on in the chat here. Yes, Stridor. Stridor came out and costed buku bucks, and then all of a sudden he was on sale everywhere. Briscoe1234 says, that's why I stopped collecting G.I. Joe Classified. We weren't getting all the figures, and then on top of that, there's the con exclusives and things like Serpentor and the Air Chariot on stupid HasLab. Yes. Popcorn. Sounds good, but I'm smoking a pork butt, so I'll wait. There you go. And Night Stalker. Yes, let us not forget him. Gilster37, been a while. Hey, Bill and Fantastic Chat. Good to see you, Gilster. Briscoe1234 says, the Serpentor with the Air Chariot was my favorite as a kid, and I missed out on that dumb HasLab both times. So I said, screw it, I'm done with the classifieds. The Epic Badger. Hey, Bill. Hey, Epic. What's going on there, my friend? It's good to see you, sir. Hadn't seen you guys in a while. Moving on down. Has anyone seen anybody with the MOTU Origin Nightmare? George Valentine says, I print parts for my 10 toys because it is way less expensive. Gilster saying hi to everybody. No Way Farms, holy schmoly, catching 2 live shows in 24 hours. There you go, man. Gen X rules. Yep, and it's good to see Jesse, the Epic Badger, coming in to join us, isn't it, Gilster? And the Melvor says, taking breaks is not only healthy, but it's necessary to minimize burnout, and it helps to have multiple interests and hobbies. So yeah, that's a good point, Melvor. It is good to have hobbies other than just the toy collecting. Maybe movies, television, reading, music, comics is a great way. And that's something that I've been doing here lately as well. I got out here recently and got on the eBay, and I was able to secure Action Comics 41, 42, and 43. They're on their way to me now. What are those, you ask yourself? They are the 3 issues with the first appearance of Superman Supermobile. That deliciously silly little airplane that Superman got with the fists on the front, and McFarlane made the toy of finally, that looked like the Bronze Age Supermobile. Why did he have to have it? He had to fight a Mazo with it. Yes, the I think the horse that you're thinking of is Night Stalker, not Nightmare. Nightmare was a Dungeons and Dragons horse. It was the evil horse that I guess Warduke could ride. That was the Nightmare. But Night Stalker was the repaint of Stridor. Briscoe1234 says, I've been going back and buying old issues of Heavy Metal magazine, and that was good. The magazine was excellent. The first movie was pretty good, groundbreaking. They tried to remake it in the 2000s. It didn't do so well. So yeah. And No Way Farm says farming is a good side quest. Yes. And No Way is a farmer. He has the pigs. He does a lot of videos about it. Are you still doing that? No Way. I'm just curious. Are you still doing the videos on your farm? I don't get to watch that stuff like I used to. It's not being fed to me. I'm surprised you guys are even watching me now because of the way YouTube has been doing. So yeah, we have all those ideas. So I hope I've given you some things to think about, to shift to thinking about. And let's take a commercial break, guys. We've been at this for about 30 minutes now, talking about all the stuff, and it's been kind of deep here. So I figure we'll break this up with some cool commercials.
We'll return after these messages.
The hyena has nobody meaner. No trouble.
You're always ready for a gum fight with Hubba Bubba Bubble Gum. Uh-oh. Now soft, juicy, delicious Hubba Bubba lets you blow amazing no-stick bubbles that won't stick to your face.
Stick to laughing, hyena.
Big bubbles, low troubles.
Levi's up.
The Euclidean warlord says he has long admired the fit of your Levi's jeans.
Tell him it is a frequent custom to wear Levi's jeans on Earth, denim and corduroy. It is one of the things I often miss so far from home. But I do not think the Euclidean could wear Levi's jeans.
Levi's up.
He says Clids do not exactly wear Levi's jeans.
The Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot from the Star Wars action figures collection, each sold separately.
I'm Jella. Wanna buy a droid? Sure, what you got?
It's R5-D4 and the Power Droid.
So,
And here's Greedo, Han Solo, and Walrus Man.
you've had it now, Solo. Yeah. Greedo, it's Ben Kenobi and his lightsaber. We're in trouble. Let's get out of here.
Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot, R5-D4, Greedo, and other action figures sold separately from Kenner.
Glorious day.
And the complete breakfast with
Blueberry.
Huh? Into the waves, Boo.
Bye-bye. Frankenberry has strawberry-flavored sweeties.
Count Chocula has chocolate sweeties.
And blueberry with blueberry-flavored sweetie.
And here are the mini monsters. 5 monsters in all. You can trade them with friends and put on a show. 1 mini monster in specially marked boxes of the monster cereals.
Day after day, Toothopolis stands behind its beautiful wall of teeth, ever vulnerable to the cavity creeps.
We climb tooth, make holes.
The cavity creeps. I'll call the Crest team.
The siren. The cavity creeps must be near our beloved wall of teeth.
Yes, at the upper back molar. Hurry into the Crestmobile.
Crest, protect us.
This is a good spot for big hole.
We must fight the cavity creeps with our fluoride.
Take this, cavity creeps.
Crest! No! Drat that crest.
Yay! Toothopolis is saved!
The cavity creeps are a constant threat to every Toothopolis.
So you must fight with us.
Have regular checkups.
Watch treats.
And brush after every meal with C-R-E-S-T.
Gosh, Clark, we've got to get back to the office and call London before the meeting's over. Taxi!
With the AT&T card, your people have the power to handle business better.
Taxi, taxi!
From anywhere to anywhere.
Come on, Clark.
It's okay, Lo. Everything's taken care of.
You always disappear in an emergency.
Order the AT&T card. It gives your people enormous abilities.
They call me Yuck Mouth, 'cause I don't brush. Oh, I like my teeth like this. They call me Yuck Mouth. No, I won't brush. How's about a little kiss? I got roast beef in my teeth, got some chicken too. Ouch, that's a cavity. Hey, that's new. Well, if you don't brush your teeth, then kids you too can be a Yuck Mouth.
Don't be a yuck mouth. Another nutritional message from the ABC Television Network.
And we are back. So I'm getting ready to set up a little bit of music and fun for you guys as we are getting into today's Sunday Hangout. Bjorn has joined us. Good to see you, Bjorn. His back is still hurting from slumping over and taking apart Legos. Bjorn works in a toy store. So most of the guys kind of envy your job, Bjorn, but today I don't envy you at all for having that pain there. So I hope you are getting to feeling better, and I hope you are getting a chance to be at home and rest. Because I do know that you do work on Sundays occasionally, so yeah. So I hope it's getting better for you. Well, let's get into a set of music and fun, and see how you guys like these, what I've picked for you today.
Ready? 2, 3. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Lie in the morning.
Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Early in
drunken sailor lie in the
morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
In the misty moors of Voldara, where legends whispered larks rode a cosmic enforcer with a heart that left its mark. But by Hicks they called him a guardian from the stars, collecting tales in plastic from universes far. A He-Man sword glinting in the moon so bright, evil skeletors rattle in the depths of night. Movie aliens lurking with shadows that could dance, a cosmic enforcer's bounty in his home's mighty expanse. But by Hicks, the tale begins, where stars align with toy, guarding worlds within his grasp, but guardians, pride and joy. With masters of the universe and monsters grim and bold, he keeps the myths alive in every toy he holds. In a tattered jacket worn, and boots that knew the earth, he combed through lands both near and far in search of priceless worth. A Frankenstein in silver screen and Dracula's icy stare. But by Hicks, the stodge collector, ever tread with care. Through galaxies spanned in plastic under emerald skies, he found his peace in relics and every child's cries. From Dublin to the stars, uncharted tales he weave and wind. In Bubba Hicks' timeless journey, the cosmos intertwined. But by Hicks, the tale begins, where stars align with toy, guarding worlds within his grasp, but guardians, pride and joy. With masters of the universe and monsters grim and bold, he keeps the myths alive in every toy he holds. In the misty moors of Voldara, where legends whispered larks rode a cosmic enforcer with a heart that left its mark. But by Hicks they called him a guardian from the stars, collecting tales in plastic from universes far. A He-Man sword glinting in the moon so bright, evil skeletors rattle in the depths of night. Movie aliens lurking with shadows that could dance, a cosmic enforcer's bounty in his home's mighty expanse. But by Hicks, the tale begins, where stars align with toy, guarding worlds within his grasp, but guardians, pride and joy. With masters of the universe and monsters grim and bold, he keeps the myths alive in every toy he holds. In a tattered jacket worn, and boots that knew the earth, he combed through lands both near and far in search of priceless worth. A Frankenstein in silver screen and Dracula's icy stare. But by Hicks, the stodge collector, ever tread with care. Through galaxies spanned in plastic under emerald skies, he found his peace in relics and every child's cries. From Dublin to the stars, uncharted tales he weave and wind. In Bubba Hicks' timeless journey, the cosmos intertwined.
Darkness falling all around, whispers heard in every town, creeping from the shadows and rise now, Snakeman once again.
Legends told of ancient might, heroes ready for the fight. Serpent eyes that glow at night. Hold your ground, don't lose your sight. Steel and magic clash in there. Hope is fading, feel the stare. From the depths they do arise. Face the dark, don't close your eyes. Eternia cries out loud. Shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand? Save the last of their homeland. Heroes ready for the fight. Serpent eyes that glow at night. Hold your ground, don't lose your sight. Steel and magic clash in there. Hope is fading, feel the stare. From the depths they do arise. Face the dark, don't close your eyes. Eternia cries out loud. Shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand? Save the last of their homeland. Eternia cries out loud. Shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand? Save the last of their homeland.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Well, looks like this is a good place as any to land the plane today. So we've covered a lot, from the frustrations of trying to track down hard to find figures, to what happens when the line that you've been chasing just plain ends. At the end of the day, collecting is supposed to be fun. If you're feeling that burnout creeping in, remember, you don't have to grab everything. Focus on what makes you smile, and when you see it on the shelf, there you go. If the line fizzles out, it's not the end of the world. It's just the beginning of a new chapter in collecting. Maybe it's filling in gaps, maybe it's customs, or maybe it's shifting to a new line altogether. The important thing is to keep it fun. Big thanks to everyone in the live chat tonight. Your stories and experiences help make these Sunday Hangouts what they are. If you're watching the replay, let us know in the comments which line broke your heart when it ended, or when you just decided you'd had enough. We've had some great commercials, a little bit of music and fun, and a lot of toy talk. And that's what it's all about here on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. And remember, keep on collecting and stay fantastic. We'll see you next time on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. In the meantime, have a good journey. Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.